Hi guys, this is you, Nikki. This is September 11, and you're watching the Awesome 10x Live for the Philippine Market Update. I wanted to share that if this is your first day in subscribing to the channel, thank you for supporting Awesome 10x. Please subscribe and click that bell for notification. It is daily, Monday to Friday. So let's discuss the Philippine markets. WealthSec, okay, I am a broker for WealthSec. So if you don't have an online account, please do try to check out www.wealthsec.com, open your Philippine account, and invest in Philippine stocks if you want to. So let's see. Okay, the Philippine markets today, the index is up 65 points, 1% up. Index is 5967. Now, there are up and there are down. Let's see. Actually, we have gainers today. So yesterday, we were seeing that there was a lot of non-index movers. Today, let's take a look at what happened. Your index is up, your all shares are up, financials are up, but slightly down. Industrials are up, holdings are up, properties are up, mining is profit-taking, services are up. So your market value is lower today, 3.8 billion. It was about 5.4 yesterday. Advancers 92, decliners 92. Foreign net selling today, 527 million. Yesterday, actually, there was foreign net buying. Today, your most active is your SMs. Your pure gold is about 250 million, 200 million. That's just about $5 million to $4 million value traded. So I would say that the Philippine market continues to be little, like it's small. So gainers, Luciatan Group up 3%, SM 2.84%, Avoidance Equity Ventures 2.74%, MPI 2.6%, TLDD 2.5%, RHI 2.2%. So let's take a look at your brokerage firm. The stats. So let's take a look at stats. Top gainers for the day. Top gainers for the day is a non-index mover, 27 million pesos. Your IDC goes from 1.83 to 204. You've also got All HC up 8%, today 1.93 to about 2.1. And then you have PNB continuously up from 22.9. Today it's up 4%, 23.9, 135 million pesos. The other one, CI is up 3%, 9 million pesos. SM, 250 million pesos, trading on the upside, 905 pesos. And then your Avoidance Equity Ventures and your MPI, steady with about 2.7% and 2.61% respectively. So we will try to check out the top gainers. Okay, so IDC, PNB, All HC. So let's discuss that later in their charts. Now, in the worst losers, what are your biggest losers today? Your Wholesale continues to go down, 587 today, 3%. Good volume on the downside, 26 million pesos. Your Macro Asia is down today, 2.5%, 467, 22 million pesos down. You've got SSI slightly down 3%, 127 to 123, 11 million pesos down. You've got Megawide, 11 million pesos down, 709 from 724 yesterday. Pizza is down, small amount, so not much. So from a volume perspective, only Wholesale, Macro Asia, Megawide, and SSI has selling pressure. So the rest aren't really no volume. Most active, so take a look. In the most active space, you can see more greens than reds. So today is a green day. SM Pure Gold, Ayala Land, Telephone, SM Prime, they're all up. 2%, 0.5%, 1%, 2.5%, 0.3%. Steady. BDO slightly down, 1%, 91 pesos. Your AGI actually hit 7 pesos a while ago. This is still 693. So that round number selling pressure at 7 has been, it is still there. But it's good to see it's 693. PNB is up 23 pesos today, 23.90 cents. So that was a good move higher after a 15% up yesterday. So actually 20 to 25, it reached 22% in 2 days. Not bad. Now GT Capital 406, so slowly crawling. You are seeing Metrobank still there, 34.55. Your Ascend crawling up. It's now 318 from 312 last night. Yesterday it's now 318. URC also crawling the good fight, 144.92%. So we are seeing that the market has creep up. Top traded. Top traded today, Ayala Land, PLDT. So usually index movers, ASEN is now very highly traded. So we are seeing that maybe some big funds are probably buying a lot of ASEN given this value traded seeing here, no? So it means that probably some really have this for keeps. For all we know, it's big volume because we remember we were talking about ASEN, wala namang 100 million pesos yan dati. So let's take a look at the charts, no? So in terms of charts, we always try to highlight volume. Volume is a very important thing because if you buy and you're wrong, at least you can get out. So what's happening here? ASEN continues to go up. This is now all-time highs. One of the few all-time highs in the Philippine market. So we definitely have to discuss and cover this. So of course, the Philippine market is still at about 6,000 below. So you could see that this is a clear outperformer. PSE, ASEN, ASEN. Why is it not showing? May problema ba? ASEN. Or dapat ASEF? Oh, it used to be ASPH. Or my charts. Then my charts are, no, it has to be ASEN. Not working. Wait, Then. So indeed, this is the leader of the Philippine market, and that's good. At least we have a leader. How do we know that it is a leader? First and foremost, it is above all the moving averages, and it's actually at all-time highs. You can see that ASEN clearly went above 3. Now it used to be your previous high, and it's now trading at 3.18. So you might not be the brightest person in the world to have bought at 2 pesos or 2.20 or 2.40. Let's say that you want to add more. You didn't even add at 3. It's okay. Maybe ASEN could go to 3 below, and you can probably try to buy 3 to 280. So what we know is that at this point, it's actually going to be very difficult to assess how to buy ASEN if we don't have it in the first place. So we notice here, this was something that we were saying that was a great breakout. Finally, in fact, like we were pitching ASEN for quite a while now. You could see our earlier videos. We're talking about ASEN positively since July. And this breakout, of course, became a buy signal for some people. They bought more at about 235 or 240. And some people probably bought even as high as 270 here. So you could see that it can consolidate. Sometimes this happens. What do you call this? This is a consolidation. So this consolidation could happen. That is what you call the profit taking. So this is a higher low. It could higher low here at about 305, 310. I don't know how high. It can even go 340, 350. So I don't give a sell target. I just hold and let's see where it goes. Will it go to 4 pesos? Will it go to 5 pesos? Nikki doesn't know. But what's important is that you hold your winners. That's what I know. You hold your winners because you have a winner. So and how do you add if you have this winner but you don't have size, no? So what you want to do is actually find any pullbacks for an entry. That pullback could be this 283. That pullback could be 302. So within these levels, between 283 and 302, you want to enter ASEN and add more into your position. Now, whether it goes all the way up, let it be. Now, what are the other winners? Today, IDC, is this a winner? I don't know. Today, IDC had volume. There's volume on the upside. That is a clear breakout. I don't know what's happened. Do you know how? Do you know why it went up? I really don't know. So for me, I'll see this as a chart. This is a buy at 185, 190. But where is the resistance for IDC? The resistance of IDC is probably here at about 2 pesos and 2.2 and 2.4. So this used to be a very strong resistance at 238. So if you're buying even at 204 at the close, as long as you will cut your losses if it goes 180 below and you hold on until it goes to 38 or wherever it goes, then I think it's decent. How much should you allocate? I would say, personally, less than 5% of the portfolio. What does that mean? It means that if it's a 1 million peso portfolio, it's a 50,000 peso position. If it's a 100,000 peso portfolio, it's 5,000 pesos. Now you might say, that's too small. Well, that's how I do it. 5%, or if you really want 10%, 15%, that's fine. Now, what other winners do we see today? We have seen IDC go up. We have seen most active, let's see. So top gainers, IDC, All HC. Okay, let's see that. All HC. All HC. Actually, I will ask you guys if you know what's happening with IDC. Baka mas alam nyo eh. You tell me. All HC. Okay, All HC. Kaboom. Wow, it's been going up for the last few days. I wasn't seeing this. Strong volume and then continuously up. So from 180, it's now 210. Ayala Logistics. The thing is, I checked the numbers no for the All HC. They're not really doing logistics like what we think na delivery. They have like warehouse leasing. But so more like a property that leases a warehouse and asks these people for rental. Nonetheless, this is a good move. Maybe people think that All HC can do well. The volume is good. What I'll do here is that if I don't have All HC, I'll wait for a pullback. If All HC goes to $2 below, there was a buying entry here at 185, and then there's this resistance at 195 that got clobbered down. So 195 is also a suggested buying area. Should you buy All HC at that level? Where is the reward? Your reward is 2.4 or 2.8 if you're lucky. So I guess like at this time, the risk is low, the reward is bigger. So on dips, this is a buy in my view. So All HC has very strong resistance here before at about 210. So we might be able to see it go 3 to 5% down in the next few days or the next few weeks, or it can go continuously higher, 20%. The reality is, does Nikki know the future? The answer is I don't know. So we are gonna say that for things that like this, let's say you wanna buy, okay, let's buy a little 2.1. If it falls 195, do you have a plan? So what you could do is, okay, I'll buy maybe just 2 to 3% of my entire portfolio at 210, so that if it goes 195, I'll get another 3%. Then if it goes to 185, I'll get another 3%, 3, or 9% of my total portfolio. Now, where will I cut? I'm gonna cut somewhere here about 169 below if I'm wrong. So that's really how I would proceed in something like this. Now, what else can we say? AC Energy, All HC, IDC, ano pa ba? PNB. Sige, PNB, let's discuss. PNB and then SSI, yeah. Mga non-index movers, no? So what happened to PNB? PNB said that they want to reduce some of their, they want to take profit rather. They want to sell some properties that they already own to get some profits. Now, that news is good because PNB has a lot of properties that's probably, I think, given the asset prices in the Philippines, I think asset prices in the Philippines have gone 500% or 1,000% in the last 20 to 30 years. So I think like PNB would have a huge gain if they truly sell and unlock the value of those properties. Now, how much do you think those properties are? Will they give light how much gains they will make this year? I don't really know, guys, but I think that is a good news. Now, how high can this go? Upon that news, went 20 to 25. Why did it stop at 25? It's because that used to be this resistance, 25.5, 25.7, and then this one, 23.9. Now, where will be the new support here? The new support, I think, is somewhere here at about 2180. So let's say I don't have PNB. How will I buy this? You want to wait at about 2180 to about 22, somewhere there. Or if you bought today at 23.9, you want to see the breakout of 25.7 so that it can go to 30 pesos. Diba? You want to wait eh. I don't know eh. I don't really know. It can even go 28 or it can go to 22. So I think the volume is there. Who's the buyers of PNB today? And who's the sellers? Of course, the sellers might have it at 20 eh. So they're selling, taking profit, trying to buy low, diba? Because, PNB was steady lang naman at 20 pesos for a few months already. Take a look at the stats. Stock. Click PNB. Who are the buyers and the sellers? So the buyers are Abacus, Security Bank, and ValueQuest. They're buying at about 24 pesos, roughly at where it closed, 23.9. Similarly, the sellers are Abacus, Wealth, Call Financial. They're selling at 24. So that means that there's a tug of war at 24. who's gonna be a buyer and a seller? Okay, I think what's happening here is that if you're gonna ask me, in the short term, some people might think now, wow, ang bilis ng PNB eh, 20% up in 2 days. So I'm gonna try to profit take first, and then I'll try to buy again if it goes to 22. The question is, will it go to 22? What if it goes to 26 or 28? So I think at this point in time, we don't know who's the winner here. Kasi this is a little bit of a resistance in the last, what's this? April, May, July, August. That's 4 months. That's your 4-month resistance here at about 25.7. But what we do know is that if 25.7 gets broken, then the bulls are winning. So at the end of the day, you don't know it. You have to wait at what 25.7 and 28 will do. So it's a wait and see, I think. It's a wait and see. We don't know the resistance. We just let it be. But the beautiful thing about this is that there's positive news. So, and how high can this go? I guess we can try to ascertain that it went from 48 to 20 pesos. So let's try to use the Fibonacci just to assume where the resistances could be. So where could the resistance of PNB be? So your first resistance is 25, and then 29, and then 32. So I think like for people who are asking, Nikki, will PNB go 29? Will it go 32? Well, it has to be an if-then statement. If PNB breaks above 25, higher probability it can go 29. If PNB goes above 29, higher probability it can go 32. You might ask, is it going to stop at 32? I don't know. It can even go 35, 40, or even 46. So, abangan ang susunod na kabanata. I don't really know. So let's ask. Let's ask your suggestions. Baka kayo, alam ninyo. Let's see. What do the people watching the show say? Let's see. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yes, salamat po sa mga birthday greetings. I'm overwhelmed. Can you have a quick look on BRN? Sige, I'll answer that. Okay, let's see. My question, BRN. Ano po ba nangyayari sa BRN? Minsan guys, pag walang volume, di ko na lang napapansin talaga. So actually, hindi ko alam na sobrang ganda na pala ng chart ng IDC, ng All-HC. Ganda pala, no? BRN, okay, from 45 cents, umangat na pala ng 90 cents. 100% na. Ano ba nangyari? Hindi ko alam eh. Wala talaga akong alam. Pero walang volume, oh. Walang volume. So, siguro, it's hard to judge. Between Brown and IDC, mukha namang mas maganda yung IDC na chart, no? Mas maganda naman yung All-HC na chart. So, hindi ko masabi. I really just don't know. So, my answer is I don't know, Re Brown. Okay, let's ask the other people what they think. Let's go to the comments. Why is PNB bullish? So, PNB is bullish. Wait lang ang daming tanong eh. Sagutin ko yung ASEN later. Why is PNB so bullish? PNB is bullish because there is an announcement that PNB will unlock the prime real estate properties. So, alam niyo naman magkano yung mga prime real estate properties ngayon. Some have gone 10x in the last 20 years, 50 years. Magkano na lang yung properties ng PNB. So, because the book value of PNB is high, maybe 100 pesos, some people might think, bilhin na lang ako sa 23 today kasi baka mabenta akong 35 or 29, mga 25, mga ganon. So, the unlocking of the prime real estate is gonna be positive. Anong company yung nag-unlock ng mga prime real estate? Naalala mo yung time na yung may isang property na tapos nag-cash dividends, property sa Pilipinas. Guys, alam niyo yun eh, yung umangat, yung nag-times 3, yung, anong company yun sa Pilipinas, yung property, yung laki ng dividend. Kalimutan ko. Shucks. Tingnan ko yung properties meron umangat last year, guys, yung benta ng property, tapos ang daming cash dividends. Nakalimutan niyo na ba yun? Ako na lang ba nag-trade sa Pilipinas? Hanapin ko nga yung property na yun. Teka lang index, stats, properties. Meron. May property na nagbenta ng sobrang dami, tas ang daming cash. Ano nga ba yun? Hindi eh. Sly ba yun? Santa Lucia? Alco? Hindi. Teka lang Alamin ko, search ko ngayon. Shocks, property test. Property, dividends, special, Philippines. Meron, yung sobrang laking dividend last year. Imutan nyo na ba yun? Yun. Special dividends, Philippine. Alco ba yun? Alco ata eh. Alco ba yun? Tama ba? Alco ata yun eh. Malimutan ko. Ito ba yun? Yung maraming properties na binenta? Hindi yata to. Shit, nakalimutan ko. Sorry. Meron. Halatang di ako nakalimutan ko kagad. Property dividends. Hindi, property. Special dividends, properties. Philippines. Property sales, Philippines. News. Hindi arit. Ano yun? Maalala ko yan. Shocks, tumatandaan na ako. Nakalimutan ko. Meron eh. Meron nagbenta last year asset sales. Meron yun. Meron na property sale. Yung nagbenta ng mga yung sa Batangas, yung ang laki ng cash dividend. Sobrang laking cash dividend. Ano yun? Quiz ba to? Ano yung nagbigay last year? Ma ba yun? Yung nagbigay ng malaking dividend? Hindi Clay. Hindi pa nagbebenta si Clay. Hindi rin si KPPI. Si Aba! Ayun, tama. Tama yung sinama mo. Si Aba yun. Yun yung hinahanap ko. Si Aba. Yung nagbenta ng marami. Yun no. Mga to, diba? See? 20 cents, nagpiso, times 5. Yun. Thank you. Thank you for making me remember. So, ABA, remember that, because they were selling a lot of properties, parang nag-times 4 yung stock, times 5, because ABA unlocked the value of those prime real estate assets. So ako, when I saw the news on PNB, magandang news yun. I don't know if PNB will go up, pero it looks like okay naman. Siguro up siya, di ba? So yun, tingin ko positive yun. Thank you for those who registered for the event. Tomorrow is Saturday. I have a class wherein I'll teach you how to open your portfolio. So now you know why PNB is bullish. Now there's another question. Will ASEAN continue to break its all-time highs? I think like the foreigners like the renewable energy over the world, all over the world. Renewable energy is a secular trend. And if you really ask me, solar companies are truly going up. Why? Kasi it is the cheapest form of electricity. So if you're asking me, I think it's going to continue to break its all-time highs. But I don't know the long-term like target. Like it can go 4 or 3 lang. I don't know. Kanina 318. Hindi ko talaga alam yung target. Hawakan mo na lang. If you don't have it, try to wait 2.8 if there will be a report, if there will be drops. Thank you for listening. I love the way you present stocks. Thank you. I appreciate it. What about nickel? Please help check nickel. Actually, Nickel Asia, the long-term story is electric vehicles. It's more in the batteries, no? Kasi batteries would need some nickel and cobalt and lithium. So as long as the electric vehicle demand is there, then nickel can continue going up, especially since electric vehicles are expected to quadruple or quintuple in the next 5 years. So more of that. Ganyan yan, electric vehicle beneficiary. Sun, I don't know. ABA, so thank you, Carlo. Carlo was correct. Top Frontier, I think Top Frontier is just San Miguel. So if you really like San Miguel, then you probably just, wala ring nagvo-volume trade sa Top Frontier. SunTrust, ano bang story ng SunTrust? Yung casino, diba? Yung kay Resorts World yan, no? So Resorts World wanted SunTrust to be a Chinese casino. Naging Sun City. So ito, abangan mo na lang yung susunod na kabanata. I think like there is that speculation on what the casino will do. Ganda, 127 up to date. Nice. May volume ba? May volume ba? Uy, 10 million. Ganda. Di ko na-spot. September 11, foreign buying. Galing ah. Okay siya, I think. Okay siya. I think this is a buy. So if you bought today, baka mag 150, di ko masabi, pero I think it's a buy. So I think there's a lot of Filipinos who are looking forward to what AGI is planning to do with the new Resorts World Bayshore, which is gonna be in SunTrust SUN. Now, there's another question. KTPI, Robinson's Land. Ano ba to? Mga question ba to? Dami nyo namang mga property na tanong. Hindi ko masabi lahat. Ano yan? Huwag na natin sagutin lahat. Mauubos lahat eh. Yung charts. How about Century Pacific? Mag-10x ba to? Century Pacific, mahirap mag-10x. Kasi at the end of the day, food manufacturer, di ba? Ang food manufacturer, the margins are how much? OEM yan eh. OEM means original equipment manufacturer, or basically, siya yung private label brand. So, I think pataas naman. I don't know lang how high. Pero hindi yan 10x. I don't think it's gonna go 100 pesos. Pero, it's a good company. I just don't know how much it can go. So, Century Pacific is trying to follow the footsteps of URC. Universal Robina Corporation is one of the best food manufacturers, food and beverage conglomerates in the country and also supplying to the world. So Century Pacific is doing that, not just domestic, also trying to do some exports through the coconut nga. So I think like some foreigners like it, net foreign buying siya. Okay naman, I guess just hold if you have it. And then if you don't have it, try to wait for pullbacks. Usually for this, may pullbacks naman eh. Baka mamaya may 17 or 16. Try mo lang. So okay lang naman. Hindi mo naman kailangan makuha lahat. Guessing game kanina. Anong guessing game kanina? Oo, yung ABA. Oo nga, no, guessing game. Kasi nakalimutan ko eh. ABA tsaka PNB. Pure Gold and CHP. Anong meron? P-Gold, nasa 50 pa rin. Tulog pa rin. Walang nangyari dyan. Pag bumabang 45, maraming buyer. 50, maraming nagchuchupit. Diba? Ito, 46, 45, maraming buyer dito, matagal. Nandyan lang. Steady lang siya, tulog. CHP, di ko masabi eh. Ang galing ng angat, pero parang wala namang nangyayari talaga. Ewan ko dyan. Na masabi. CHP, di ko alam. Sige. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you again. Today is Free Friday class. If you want to join, just log into the YouTube channel, Austin 10X. We're going to discuss 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Global stocks. So let's see. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.